we will solve a worksheet in which we will do some of the past paper questions to strengthen the concept explained. Moving towards the first question. Okay, the first question is, which compounds are in the same homologous series? For this question, we will first write down the formula of the compounds given in the options. I have already written down the formula for you all, and then we will check to which homologous series these compounds belong to. If all the compounds in an option belongs to the same homologous series, then this will be the right answer. First option, A option, has the first and the last compound belongs to alkanes homologous series, but the middle compounds belongs to alkenes homologous series, as it fits in the general formula for alkenes, that is CnH2n. A is not the right option because different homologous series are present. Now in option B, all the compounds fit in the general formula for alkenes, that is CnH2n. This means option B is correct. Now we will check option C and D as well. Okay. In option C, you will see that first and the second compounds have OH groups, but in the last compound COOH group is present, which means that it belongs to carboxylic acids, and the first two compounds, they belongs to alcohols. So this is not the right option. In option D, first and the second compounds belongs to the alkanes homologous series, whereas the last compounds belongs to the alkenes homologous series. The first two compounds are alkanes. So D is also not the right option. Right option is B. Now the second MCQ. Which statement about organic compounds is correct? Option A is, each molecule of propane 1-ol has one COOH group. No, propane 1-ol is alcohol, and alcohol has hydroxyl functional group, not the carboxyl group. A is not the right option. Option B, octane and decane are in the homologous series with the general formula CnH2n plus 2. Yes, octane and decane both are alkanes, as their name ends with ane. This means that they belongs to the homologous series of alkanes. An alkane has a general formula of CnH2n plus 2. B is the right answer. We will also check option C and D. The butanoic acid has 6 hydrogen atoms in each molecule. We will check it. The formula for butanoic acid is C3H7COOH. Now there are total 8 hydrogen atoms in the butanoic acid. So this is not the right option. Last option is, the structure of the functional group in the carboxylic acid is COOH. No doubt COOH is present, but the bonding shown in the option is not correct. The bonding is like this, C double bond O OH. So this is also not the right option. Answer B is correct for MCQ number 2. Now MCQ number 3. Which compound is an alkane? For this, we will write down the general formula of alkane, that is CnH2n plus 2, and then write down the formula of all the compounds given in the option. Option A has 4 carbon atoms, so according to the general formula of alkanes, if compound has 4 carbon atoms, then its formula will be C4H10. So in option A, there are 4 carbon atoms present, but how many hydrogen atoms are present? 2, 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The formula should be C4H10. This is not the right option. Check the next option. 4 carbon atoms are present. How many hydrogen atoms? 3, 1, 4, 4 and 3, 7, 7 and 3, 10. So option B is the correct answer. We will also check option C and D. 4 carbon atoms are present in option C, but hydrogen atoms are 3 and 1, 4, 5 and 3, 8. So this is not the right option. And last option, 4 carbon atoms are present, but this 3 into 2, 6, 6 into 8. But hydrogen atoms are 8, not 10. So this is also not the right option. Now moving towards the MCQ number 4. An organic compound has the empirical formula CH2O. Which row shows a possible correct name and structure for this compound? Okay. जी. First option is methanol. If the compound is methanol, then there must be OH group present in its structure, whereas no OH group is present in the option. So this means A is not the right answer. In methanoic acid, okay, COOH group is present, functional group is right, and the formula of methanoic acid is also correct. But we have to check its empirical formula is CH2O or not. CH2O2 is its molecular formula, but as it is the simplest form, so its empirical formula will also remain the same. Next option is ethanol. In ethanol, as it is an alcohol, so OH group must be present. It is a carboxyl group, not the OH group. So this is not the right option. In last option, ethanoic acid, molecular formula will be how many carbon atoms are present? C2. How many hydrogen atoms? 1, 2, 3 and 4. H4, and oxygen atoms are 2. So when we simplify it, we will get the answer CH2O. This means D is the right option. Ethanoic acid has a formula of CH2O. It's empirical formula. And this is the molecular formula. Next MCQ. How many of the molecules shown belong to the homologous series of alkanes? Okay. If these compounds fit in the general formula for alkanes, they will be considered as alkane. Now, first is C2H4. This is an alkene, not an alkane. C3H8 fits in the general formula. C3H2 into 3 plus 2. So this becomes C3H8. So this is the right option. And C4H10 also belongs to alkanes. C5H10 is not. C5H12. And if it is an alkane, C6H14, we will check it. C6H2 into 6 plus 2. 12 plus 2 is 14. So this is also the right answer. How many compounds are of alkanes homologous series? C6H14, C4H10 and C3H8. So there are 3 compounds that belongs to the homologous series of alkanes. Option C is the right answer. Question number 6. Which statement about the homologous series of alkanes is correct? Alkanes are unsaturated hydrocarbons? No, they are saturated hydrocarbons. So this is not the right option. Alkanes all have the general formula CnH2n? No, general formula for alkanes is CnH2n plus 2. Now, option C is the boiling point decreases as the number of carbon atoms per molecule increases? No. As the number of carbon atoms in the molecule increases, the number of bonds to be broken down, they are also increases. The forces of attraction among the atoms increases, so the boiling point also increases. This is not the right option. It must be increase here. Last option is the liquid alkanes become more viscous as the mass of the molecule increases. Yes, the viscosity is directly proportional to the mass of the molecule. So as the molecular mass or molecular size increases, the molecules become more thick, more viscous. They become difficult, it becomes difficult for them to flow. So D is the right option. Next is, which group is found in alcohols? This is a very easy question. D is the right option. OH group is present in all alcohols. Question number 8 is, the structure of 3 organic molecules are shown. Okay, the question is, which description of the 3 molecules is correct? They all have same general formula CnH2n plus 1 OH? No. The first has CnH2n plus 1 OH because this is an alcohol. The second one is carboxylic acid. So general formula for acid is CnH2n plus 1 COOH. So this means that all the given compounds do not have the same general formula. C and D option becomes wrong. Now we have to select the answer from option A and B. The second part is, they all belongs to the same homologous series? No, they belongs to different homologous series. First and the last compounds have OH groups, so they belongs to alcohol. But the middle one has COOH groups. This means that it belongs to carboxylic acid. So all these compounds are also not the same. A option is correct. No and no. MCQ number 9. The structures of 4 organic compounds are shown. Okay. Which compounds are unsaturated? Okay. Now what is the meaning of term unsaturated? Unsaturated means having carbon to carbon double covalent bond or carbon to carbon triple covalent bond. Now we have to see, in compound S there is no double or triple covalent bond. In compound T and U there are no double and triple covalent bond, but in compound V there is a double bond present. So only V is the unsaturated compound. Option D is correct. MCQ number 10. X, Y and Z are 3 hydrocarbons. Okay. What do compounds X, Y and Z have in common? Okay. Let's check their formula or the structures. Okay. They have one thing in common, that is carbon to carbon double covalent bond. Carbon to carbon double covalent bond is present in all of them. This means that they belongs to the homologous series of alkenes. They belongs to same homologous series. The option number 1 that is given is, they are all alkenes. Yes, this is right. They are all part of the same homologous series. Yes. They all have the same boiling point. No, because all of them have different number of carbon atoms. And melting and boiling point increases or melting and boiling point changes with the number of carbon atoms in the compound. They are not the same. So only 1 and 2 statements are correct. So right option is option B, 1 and 2 only. Next MCQ is, which row identifies compounds in the same homologous series? Okay, chemical properties. Yes, chemical properties are similar. So A and B becomes the wrong options. From C and D we have to choose the correct answer. Next is for the functional group. Functional group is same in the homologous series. So D option is correct. The diagram shows the structure of a compound. Which functional groups does the molecules contain? Okay, from its structure we will see that C double bond C is present, alkene functional group is present, OH group is present. This means alcoholic functional group is also present. Now we will go for the options. Carboxylic acid, no. So this means C and D becomes wrong, as they are saying yes for the carboxylic acid. We will have to select the option from A and B. No carboxylic acid. Alkene, yes, alkene is present, and alcohol is also present. So B is the right option. Now we will do some of the structured question that comes in the paper 2. One of the compounds in gasoline is heptane. Heptane is a saturated hydrocarbon. What is meant by term saturated hydrocarbon? Saturated means presence of carbon to carbon single covalent bond. Presence of carbon to carbon single covalent bond. Whereas hydrocarbon means compound, or you can say organic compound, made up of carbon and hydrogen atoms only. Next question is, to which homologous series does heptane belongs to? As the name ends with ane, this means this compound belongs to alkanes homologous series. Next question is, give two characteristics of an homologous series. You can write down any two characteristics. I will write they have same functional group, and the second is they have or they show similar chemical properties. Next question is, alcohols are a family of organic molecules which have the same general formula. What is the name given to any family of organic molecules which have same general formula and similar chemical properties? Homologous series. This is the definition of the homologous series. Next question is, give the general formula of alcohols. It is CnH2n plus 1 OH. Now question number 3. Alkanes and alkenes are hydrocarbons. What is meant by term hydrocarbon? We have already done it. Compounds that consist of only carbon and hydrogen atoms only. Next question is, state the general formula of alkanes and alkenes. Okay, alkanes have a general formula of CnH2n plus 2, and alkenes have general formula of CnH2n. Question number 4. There are 3 functional groups in compound A. This compound A is given, and there are 3 functional groups present in this compound. C double bond C, alkene functional group, COOH, carboxyl functional group, OH, this means alcoholic functional group is also present. Name the homologous series of the compounds that contains the following structures. Okay, C double bond C is present in alkenes. OH group is present in alcohols. And COOH group is present in carboxylic acids. Okay, that's all about the introduction to organic chemistry. I hope that you understand all the points well, and And if you like my video, do subscribe to my channel for more such informative content on O levels or IGCSE chemistry. Take care and Allah Hafiz.